Hi guys, welcome to your Hot Pilates Sculpt. For equipment this week, you will need a pair of dumbbells, just a light set, and then a block. If you don't have the block, that's fine. We're really just gonna use it for one exercise. But you're gonna place the block off to the top of the mat. Dumbbells are gonna split the middle of the mat and make sure that you have some good music playing. So whether that's our playlist or one of your own. So you're gonna get started in a seated position. Feet are gonna be flat on the floor, hip width distance. Hands come onto the shins. Inhale as you pull the chest forward, and exhale as you round and lean back. Inhale, chest comes forward. Exhale, chin in towards the chest, ribs towards back wall. Two more. Inhale, arching the spine. Exhale, round and curl, almost like a cat and cow in your seat. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, halfway back. Inhale, come tall at the top. Option to grab your dumbbells here. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, breath. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, hip to rib connection, roll back halfway. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, finding C curve. One more. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Rolling all the way down onto your back. Slide the heels a little bit in towards the glutes, both arms up towards the ceiling. Hips go up for one bridge. Make a straight line at the top, knees, hips, shoulders. Lower the hips. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way up to a seat. Inhale at the top, exhale to roll down. Hips go high, squeeze bridge, lower. One roll, release, hips high, hips low. You're here for about 20 more seconds. Your modification is just to come up to a challenging position and then come back down. But I want you to articulate and roll through the spine one vertebra at a time and use the abdominals to control your movement on the way up and on the way down. Last 4, 3, 2, last one, finish at the top. Walk your feet slightly forward. Option to keep the dumbbells or lose them. Palms go up. Inhale, exhale, roll back halfway. Hold back halfway. You're gonna roll to the right, center, left, center. So making tiny little circles with the core, with the center of the body, leaning to the right, leaning back, and rolling in towards the center. Just round and around for 5. Arms are up, shoulder height. Again, if the dumbbells are too much, you can release and reach the arms forward. If you release the dumbbells, you're gonna pick them up in 3, 2, last one, back and hold in the center. Keep the arms up, bicep curls. You're here 20 seconds. Arms stay shoulder height, shoulders away from the ears. Again, hip to rib connection, so keep curling. I need you to pull the abs in and up, navel in towards the spine, and round your back to really find the C curve shape of the spine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it out, circle to the left. Tiny bend in the elbows, so you don't need to lock back into the joint. Left, center, right. So these are tiny, tiny little circles, moving deeper into your C curve with a little bit of a lean, so you get more side body obliques as you go from side to side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it in the center. Turn the palms, open and close. You can go palms and face each other. If it feels better on the shoulders, I want you to go palms up. Just open and close the arms. Make sure as you open out to the side, you're not flaring open the chest, so you're not lifting up, and you're not in a flat back. So it's not a hinged back position. I need you to really tilt the pelvis and maintain your C curve the whole time. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, little pulses of the arms, just the arms pulsing back. Abs are on fire for 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Roll all the way down onto your back. Whew. From here, drive the heels down. You're gonna pick up the toes, both arms up towards the ceiling. Connect your weights together. Neutral spine, neutral pelvis. As you exhale, press the hips high, fly the arms, float, leg to tabletop. Lower, tap the hips, switch. So the hips can come down and touch the floor every time. As you lift your hips, the arms open into a fly. So chest fly. Tiny bend in the elbows. Palms open up towards the ceiling. Hips go high. Other leg floats into tabletop, so knee is going to be stacked right on top of the hip. Foot and ankle in line with knee. Drive down through the heel. Activate hamstrings and glutes. Squeeze tight at the top for 4, 3, 2, last one. Release. Inhale, breath. Exhale, roll back up. Find your seated position. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll back halfway, palms up. This time, bigger circles. Right side, you roll all the way down, lower back touches the mat, left side, and back through center. So if again, it's too much with the dumbbells, you're gonna get rid of your weights. Modification, you can go with those small circles that you did on the first side. Otherwise, you're challenging the core strength to be able to lean further back, maintain your C curve, and have your lower back just kiss the mat and then roll over to the other side for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it in the center, exhale breath, tiny pulse, lift higher. 15 seconds here. Every time you exhale, I want you to think about pulling belly in and up underneath those ribs. That is what is gonna initiate this movement. For 10, 9, 8, 7, last 6. Keep it short, keep it sharp. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Abs on fire, take it to the left, back to the right. So here is where the core really wants to fight and you want to give up, but I don't want you to. I want you to stay in it. You got about 10 seconds left to go. So we're just finishing off the core here. You've got one more after this. With or without your dumbbells is up to you. Shoulders away from the ears. Plug them down into back body for 5, 4, left, center, right, center, 3, 2, last one. Hold it here, palms down, one reach. Lower, tiny pulse, lower. As you reach the arms up overhead, again, making sure that the front ribs are not opening. You're not losing the connection of the C curve. Little pulse, little lower. The abs are gonna be challenged even more as soon as you lift the arms up, and then you add that extra pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And release. Oh, cross at the ankles, hands go on the knees, little circles. Oh, I don't know about you, but my core is on fire. Reverse the circle, take it back the other way. You could do all that without the dumbbells or with them. It's kind of up to you to challenge. Last one. Plant the palms, roll forward over the shins, step back, downward facing dog. Just start by pedaling out the knees. Bend right heel, left heel, drop towards ground, hips high. Hands, shoulder distance, feet hip width for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step right foot outside right hand, big step. Find your dragon lunge. On the inhale, reach the right arm up, stack the shoulders. Exhale, forearm drop. T-spine rotation. Inhale and exhale, just back and forth. You're looking to push down through your left palm, your right heel. Open up the hip, spiral open the chest, and stack the shoulders for 3. Targeting thoracic spine, little rotation for 2. Last one, plant your right palm down, pull the chest forward, step back to your high plank, shoulders stacked over the wrist, left foot outside left hand, big step, you're in your dragon lunge, just back and forth. 15 seconds here, opening up the hips on both sides before we add a little bit more movement here. Last 10 seconds, keep thinking of pulling the chest forward through the arms, top of the head, reaching forward, heels reaching back, 3, for 2. Last one, finish with your right foot forward. You have 2 hops to change, back into your 3-legged dog. Right foot is forward, hop change, left, right, push through the palms, take the right leg high, up and back, 3-legged dog, step it forward. Repeat. 2 hops to change, right leg high, right foot step. 1, 2, pick it up, kick it back, and step. Keep moving. Shoulders have to stay stacked right on top of the wrist. You're gonna grip the floor with your hands. Push down, shoot it back, and then again, stabilize through the shoulders, pike the hips, lift it up and back, flex the foot. Last 10 seconds. 1, 2, lift to kick, big step. 1, 2, lift to kick, big step. Last one. 1, 2, hold, 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, right foot steps in between your hands. Stay high on the back ball of your foot. Lift the torso, so you're gonna engage the core, lift it off the thigh. Push down through the right heel, fingertip the floor. Reach up, forward, twist to your right, center, down. So I want you to imagine, and if you have your block, you can actually use it here, that you're holding a box and you're gonna keep the block in line with the center of the chest. So even as you rotate, you're not gonna take the block away from that line. You're twisting from the obliques, from the belly button, keeping the hips anchored down as if they're in concrete. For 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, last one. If you have the block, release it, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale, high. Left foot step, outside left hand, big, big step. Dragon lunge, right palm down, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, forearm drop. Maybe you notice one side a little bit tighter or a little bit weaker than the other. So you're gonna work on mobilizing and strengthening those areas. Last 3, breath and movement, eyes, follow hand for 2. Last 1, release. Left palm down. This time, step your right foot outside right hand into your squat. Keep your hands on the ground. Drop your hips low. So I don't want the bum to come up and the head to drop. Chest forward, head up, butt down, back to your lunge. Squat to lunge, 15 seconds. Just moving in and out of this position with a different transition. Last 10 seconds. Palms stay planted, firm, core tight. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, finish with your left foot forward, right leg back, pull the chest forward. 2 hops to change. Here we go. 1, 2. Left leg goes up and back. Thread it high, kick back. Big step. Use the core to step. 1, 2. Kick up and back. Big step. Mobilize. 1, 2. Squeeze the glute. Lift the leg. Hamstring. Booty tight. 1, 2. Push down. Palms firm. Abs are on. Lengthen. Long spine. Long back of neck. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Finish with the left leg high. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot step in between the hands. Again, stay lifted high on back ball of foot. Firm down. Front heel. Knee. Stack over ankle. Lift the torso. Engage the core. Option to grab block. Lift. Exhale to twist. Inhale and lower. Lift. Twist. Center. Lower. Keep moving. Option, you can always walk the back foot in so you're more in a reverse lunge position, 90-90 with the legs. However, if you can stay in your crescent lunge, I want you to have the back leg straight and strong. Find the squeeze of the glutes. Find the rotation of the torso. Squeeze the block in between your palms. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, release your block. Hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, roll forward, find your high plank. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, lift hips, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the knees, bend right to left. Then little hops in the center. Shake out the legs, shake out the booty, tap the feet, out and in. Like little jumping jacks, but you're in down dog. Option to stay here. Option, we move forward into plank, back to down dog in 3, 2. You go forward, 2, back, 2. Out and in with the feet. Hips go low. High plank, pike, down dog, down, 2, up, 2. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend the knees, jump or walk, feet outside the hands. Stand up, tap it out. We're gonna go feet together, 20 seconds, like a little pogo stick in 3, 2, 1. 2 feet together, roll through feet, toe ball, heel, soft bend in knees, arms up, and then hollow the body. So I don't want you to let the butt go back and the chest come forward as if you got punched in belly. Tuck the hips underneath you, squeeze the glutes, connect the arms. You got 15 seconds here, 15 seconds. Stay light, stay tight. Breathe in, breathe out. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, feet out and in. Little half jack, half jack. So you're bending elbows and press forearms, arms out and in. 10 seconds here. We're going single leg hops on left foot. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, left leg only, left leg only. So I really need you to stabilize. If it's too much on one foot, go back to 2. Otherwise, you're on one foot, you're circling the arms. You can stay here or forward, side, and back. Yeah, so you're making square, box, forward, back, side, side for 5, 4, calves, 3, 2, last one, out and in. This time, triceps, squeeze, hands make fists. Back of arms, triceps, get tight for 8, 7, we go other side, 6, right leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg only, little hops. So you've picked up left leg, stay light, core on, stay lifted. Option to stay here, option, forward, back, side to side. Stay light, 10 seconds. Not here long. We're just testing stability, balance, control for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake out the legs. You're gonna grab your dumbbells. Make your way to the top of your mat. Feet go wide, shoulder distance. Connect your weights, hands at heart center. Bend your knees, drop your hips. You're gonna maintain the squat the whole time. Lift your heels, lower. Hop to narrow squat. Lift, lower. Wide squat, lift, lower. Narrow squat, lift, lower. Keep moving. I'm gonna turn and face you. So feet wide on that first one. Lift and lower the heels. Then hop to your narrow squat. Feet are about hip width. Then feet, shoulder distance. I know we already worked calves, but a little bit more burn here because you are lifting the heels super, super high as if you had high heel stilettos on every time. Stay low in the squat. You're not standing up. Keep the shoulders down, back body, chest, proud. Stay tall, bum down. Drop the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the feet wide, stand up, reach the arms forward, shoulder height. Inhale. As you exhale, step the right foot back, left arm swings down and back, twist. Back to your squat, back to your lunge. So again, we're burning out the legs by staying low, transferring from the squat into the lunge with the twist. The left arm drops down, back, and up. So you have a straight line, front to back. Look back at your backhand if you can. Then step back forward. Drop to the lunge, drop to the squat. You have 10 seconds left to go. 10 seconds left. Hips back and down. Twist back, just like we did in the beginning. Rotate from the torso. Send your right arm forward, left arm back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the lunge. Bring the weights in. Rack them to the shoulders. Front knee stacked over ankle. Back knee underneath the hip. Bend, straight. So this is what's happening with the legs. All you're adding is a rotation with a press. You're here. 30 more seconds. Bend both legs. Straighten both legs. Spiraling again the chest. We have a lot of rotation. A lot of work through the obliques. Weights to the shoulders. Then press. Biceps next to ear at top. Spine tall. Pull, left hip back, right hip forward. Square that off, just upper body rotates. Last 5, 4, 3, drive down front heel, 2. Last one, release. Drop your right knee, drop your left knee, release your dumbbells, off to the top. Come to the left side of your mat. You're on all fours, shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. Tuck the back toes, engage through the glutes. Hover knees, core tight, neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Walk to your right. You have right, left, tap the knees down, lift, walk left, right, tap, lift, right, left, tap, center, lift. It's not a huge step, but you are just walking foot in hand and tapping through the center. Keep moving, right? Modification, you can take this slower. Maybe you drop the knees. You step, then lift and tap. Otherwise, the knees stay lifted 1 inch. Super, super low, close to the floor. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it back into the center. Drop the knees just for a second, reset, neutral spine, tuck toes, lift knees, hover, kick back. Right leg, pull it in, left leg, pull it in, 30 seconds. So you can send heel straight back. You can also take this as more of a swipe. So I can brush to kick back. So I like the brush because I feel that there's more length that's gonna come in and more engagement through the muscles in the hamstrings and the glutes. Last 5 seconds. Abs are on, hover the knees. 4, 3, 2, one more, and release. Drop the knees. You're going all the way down onto your belly. So you're gonna face the top of your mat, but I'm gonna turn and face the back so you can see from the side. Left toes are tucked underneath you, hands underneath shoulders. Right knee is gonna be bent off to the side. Knee in line with hip, foot and ankle in line with knee. Belly on floor, squeeze elbows in. You're pushing into your plank. So option 1, step the right foot back, lower back to the belly, knee comes out to the side. Push to step, back down. Advance, you push to step, left leg, right arm. Back in and lower. Opposite arm and leg is gonna lengthen. So I need you to push down and reach. It is not a boom throw. Yes, I need you to be in control of your movement. Next 15 seconds. Push, brush, plank, lower. 10, 9, 8, keep going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release, drop the knees. Send the hips back, legs out in front. Good news as we go down to core. Take a little breather, shake that off. Have the dumbbells ready, just splitting towards the top of the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, roll all the way down onto your back. Both legs float into tabletop. Connect your knees, separate your feet. So you're gonna work internal rotation from the hips. Think about the hips, inner thighs spiraling in to out. Keep the V shape of the legs. Hands go behind your head, inhale. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off mat. Find your C curve, hip to rib connection. Tap the toes, down and up. So you're gonna start here. I'm gonna give you an option to add on and to progress, but only if it feels okay. Anchor the hips down. So I want you to imagine somebody strapped a seatbelt across your waist. Yes, both hips down, knees squeeze together, toes separate. Option is stay here or one internal and then one external rotation. Knees together, feet wide, feet together, knees wide, diamond lift. Last 10 seconds. Not about the reps, it's really about quality of movement over the quantity that you can get in. So these are not fast drills. Pilates is gonna be slow, controlled, working on precision alignment. Last 2 and 1, release. Hug the knees in towards the chest, give a little squeeze. From here, if you don't have it close by, you're gonna roll up and grab your block. Place the block in between the thighs close to the knees, yeah? Dumbbells are there if you want the extra. Starting on your back, you're gonna squeeze the hell out of this block as if your life depends on it, because it might just help you get all the way up. Modification, leave both feet flat on the floor. Otherwise, extend your right leg. You notice the knees are right next to each other, arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, arms reach forward, head, neck, shoulders, body rolls all the way up. Inhale at the top, exhale, squeeze the block, round, roll all the way down. Slow, controlled movement. So you're here for about 45 more seconds. It's not a lot of reps, but you're using breath and control and just core to bring you up. Modification, you're gonna come up maybe just halfway, challenging position, and then roll all the way back down. So if that is all you can manage today, that's gonna be your highest point, and come back. I just don't wanna see arms throwing body up to come up. I need the core to do it. So if I were to not use my arms at all core brings you up. Inhale and exhale to roll down. Last 10. 9, 8, sequential movement. Squeeze the block. It's gonna help to activate inner thighs, pelvic floor, deep abdominals for 3, 2, and 1. Release your dumbbells, release your block. Float both legs back into tabletop. We've got one more for core here. So legs in tabletop, 90 degrees, hands behind the head. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders peel off. Lengthen, imprint, low back to mat. Flex the feet, separate the knees. Tap the heels and the upper body at the same time. Inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale lower, exhale to come up. So you are pressing your spine down into the mat, especially on this action of opening. The tendency is gonna be for your back to arch and lift off the mat. That's not good for your lumbar spine. It's not gonna help your core get any stronger. Modification, just the heels tap. Otherwise, upper and lower. I want you to think of an accordion. It opens together, both ends, and exhale, squeezes in together evenly. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. You got one more. Exhale and release. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Grab the backs of the thighs. You have 3 rock and rolls. On your last one, make your way back to all fours. Working back into the short plank. Slide your props out of the way so you've got space. You're working right leg only on this set. Back in short plank, shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips, hips back, neutral spine, squeeze butt, tuck toes, lift knees. Right leg kick back for 1, pull it in, put the foot down, then look back at your left heel, pivot, send the right leg through. You're just an inch off the floor. Left elbow pull back in center, tap the right toes. 1, kick back, pull in, side kick through. This is your side kick through, back in. So I'm gonna keep going slow. If you know that you have this movement, I want you to keep your right leg hovering and not let it touch your mat the whole time. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep breaking this down. You've got about 20 seconds left to go. Kick straight back, squeeze the glute, pull it in, look back, pivot. So I need the heel to drop, toes, heel, knee, one line. Press the knee apart. Send the leg through. You're trying to make as much space as you can from your right toe to your left elbow, as much distance. Pull back in, lift your left heel, pivot. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Pull it back in, downward facing dog. Walk the feet back, pedal the knees. Shake it out for 3. Breathe in, breathe out for 2. Last one, take the feet wide. Walk the hands all the way back towards the feet, bend the knees, drop the hips, roll all the way up through the spine, come back to the top. You're tapping in and out, bend knees, drop hips, and then start to touch the floor. Feet go in, feet go out, make it to the way, top of the mat. When you get to the top, turn around, take it to the back. What I mostly want to see here is that, keep moving, the spine stays vertical. Bum is down, drop, chest is up. So I shouldn't see this or even this. I need the bum to think about dipping straight down into a seat, into a little hole. Yes, this is gonna load up hamstrings and glutes and take the pressure off the quads. One more pass, take it to the back. We take it to the top in 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stand tall. All right, we go in for the second side. I want you to grab your dumbbells. We'll go right away into the squat to lunge. Feet wide, setting up, shoulder distance. Arms reach out, shoulder height, palms face in towards each other. Bend the knees, drop the hips. This time, left foot steps back, find your lunge, right arm reach down and back. So I'm gonna start slow, but if you think that you've got the movement, you go a little bit quicker. You don't have to go at my pace. Squat, step back, find 90-90, right arm reach down and back, look back, reach back, opposite arm, left arm reaches forward. So I'm gonna face the opposite direction and keep stepping, left leg back, left foot forward, left leg back. You're about halfway done, 20 seconds. See if you can sink the hips just a little bit lower, yeah? Really drop low on the squat. Oh, push through. Front, right heel. Front knee stack over ankle. Drive the heel down. Try and get more into hamstrings and glutes. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the lunge. Left leg is back, right foot forward. Bring the weights in to the shoulders. Bend both knees, straighten. Bend, straight, pull. Right hip back, left hip forward, then add. Twist, rotation, upper body, turn towards front right leg. Hips square, body turns. Keep moving. You got about 30 seconds left to go. Again, weights into the shoulders, bend knees, get low, and then straighten both legs. Because you're straightening the legs, I want you to bend more into your back knee and get it to hover right off the floor. Yes, keep the shoulders down, chest up, spine vertical. Squeeze right butt cheek. Last 10, 9. We take it to the floor after this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Drop left knee, right knee. Release the dumbbells. Coming to the left side of your mat, coming into your plank position. Shoulders are right on top of the wrists. Walk the feet back. Walk to your right. Right hand, right foot step. Left foot step. 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then take it to the left. Left, right walks in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk to the right. Option to add 1 push-up after your 4 mountain climbers. Side step in your plank. 4 mountain climbers. 1 push-up. Keep moving. Keep flowing. You got about 20 seconds left to go. Modification. You're going to be in the plank. You're going to walk. Then drop your knees for the push-up. You can stay for mountain climbers. Drop knees, 1 push-up, back to your plank. Step, climb, drop knees, push. Last 5, 4, keep moving, 3, finish it, 2, 1, drop it down. From here, you're going back onto your belly. We go on the other side. So you're taking the left leg out this time. Bend the knee, 90 degrees. Knee in line with hip, foot, ankle in line with knee. Flex the left toes, you're on your belly, hands underneath the shoulders, elbows squeeze in and back, tuck the right toes, legs straight, legs strong. Here we go, push to your plank, left foot steps in, lower down. So I need the left leg to be able to move, controlling with the core. You have the option to stay there, option to add, opposite arm and leg reach. So this time, left arm, right leg. Think about brushing, sending energy down and forward before you come up. Modification to the knees, yes? Keep both knees down. Just push yourself up into this plank modified position for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come back to your knees, forearms go down. We're taking log rolls. Forearms down, option to connect and interlace fingers, otherwise leave the fists apart, shoulder distance. Walk the feet back, take them a little bit wider. Drop the heels to the right, to the left. So these are your log rolls, working side body obliques, hips low in line with shoulders. Squeeze. Option to add the pike. So you will drop your heels to the right. Push through the forearms to pike the hips. You're staying in your twist. Pull back forward, twist to the left, pike, side, dip, pike, dip, twist for 5, 4, 3, bite into side body, hip to ribs, 2, you got 1 more, and release. Drop both knees. Walk the hands back. Send legs out in front. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, roll all the way down onto your back. We're going to take both legs up towards the ceiling. So again, working through the tabletop position and reverse curl. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Modification, you make a diamond with your hands. Place it underneath your hips. That's going to give you more support. Head on or off the floor. Advance, hands go behind the head, elbows wide. Inhale. Exhale, peel head and shoulders off mat. Anchor the hips, find your C curve. Lower the legs. Inhale, exhale, pull the legs into tabletop. Inhale, reach the legs long. Exhale, brush, lift to the ceiling. So you have down, pull to table, reach forward, lift, advance, down, reverse curl, tiny hip lift. Rock in, extend, lift. Again, modification, hands underneath hips. Gonna be a little bit easier to pull in and have more control. Lengthen the legs. Reverse curl is a tiny, tiny hip lift. Pull the knees in, tailbone lifts. Use lower abs to do the work. Last 10 seconds. Brush, paintbrush the legs long. Pull in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one, release. Hug the knees in. Just make some circles with the knees just for a moment before we go into teaser prep on the other side. Reverse the circle, take it back the other way. Release hips, low back, sacrum. Last one, rolling all the way up. Seated position, take block, place it in between thighs, close to knees. Grab your dumbbells. We're gonna set this up from the opposite position to start. So we're gonna start seated and just see if it's more accessible to you this time around. Left leg can be stay flat on floor or extend. Two knees, one line, squeeze the hell out of the block. Inhale, exhale, round, roll all the way down with control. Inhale. Exhale, arms, then head, shoulders, body, torso peels all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, round, chin in towards the chest. Pulling the ribs towards the back wall. Inhale. Exhale. Breath guides movement. The exhale is responsible for the engagement of the abdominal muscles. The abdominal muscles are then in charge of initiating and supporting your movement. You have 20 seconds left to go. Modification, just come up, challenging position wherever that height is for you. Yeah, that's where you're living today. Breathe and fight to wherever you can find it for 5, 4, squeeze the block, 3, 2, last one. Release dumbbells, release block. Slide the dumbbells forward out of the way, roll forward, make your way to all fours. We go left side. So you're gonna stay facing the top of the mat. Left leg is gonna do the work, I'll rotate. Shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips, tuck the toes, lift the knees. Here we go. Left leg kick back, pull in, and then drop the right heel, pivot on the ball of the foot, drop the hips low. Right elbow back, left toes forward, lift the heel to pull it back. Again, left leg only, kick back, pull in, pivot, side kick through, back to all fours. Kick back for one, pull in for one, pivot for one, pull back. Kick, pull, draw, thread. Spine, long, squeeze, glute, make space. Yes, last 10 seconds. Keep moving, keep flowing for 5, 4, left leg, 3, 2, last one. Pull back in, tuck toes, downward facing dog, pedal it out. As you inhale, shift forward, find your high plank, lower all the way down onto your belly. Reach the arms forward, get super long, keeping tops of the feet on the ground. Inhale, lift, pull, reach, lower, lift, row, pull, elbows back, wide, as if you're doing an overhead press, but you're on your belly. Last 3. Last 2. Feel the connection into your back, into your lats. Last one. One reach, lower. Going just into Supermans. Keep the arms extended, legs extended. Everything lifts together. Slide the shoulders down, back body. One lift, one lower. Lift, lower. 15 seconds. Lift, lower. Breathe. Modification, maybe just the legs lift, just the arms lift, or everything lifts together for 3, 2, last one. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders or closer towards the rib cage. Tops of the feet stay on the floor. Push into the hands, cobra. High cobra if you can. Lower all the way down. Push the hips back. Child's pose. Pull the body forward with control. Lower, slow to the belly. Lift, cobra, back bend. Back to the belly. Stretch out back, hips. Pull body forward. Control. 2 more. Lift, lower, hips back. Knees wide, toes touch. Square it off. Last one. One lift, one lower. Push back. And roll it back up. All right, so we're gonna go into our final section of class. This is gonna be your AMRAP. So we're gonna cycle through. You have 4 drills, 6 reps of each, and you'll keep flowing through for a full 5 minutes. So we're not gonna stop for 5 minutes. You'll just kind of take breaks wherever you need to, but ideally you're gonna keep moving and keep flowing that whole time. So I'll go through your 4 exercises and explain them before we get started. Your first one, you've actually got 2 options. So again, we're working in the short plank position. Shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. You're gonna walk forward to a high plank with just 2 steps, 1 push up and then walk back to your short plank. That's 1. You're gonna do that 6 times. If you're looking for something a little bit more plyometric, you're gonna push off the back balls of the feet and spring forward into the push-up and then walk it back. So you've got 2 options on that first one, 6 reps. From here, you're going right into your hip thrust. So hands are already down, hop the feet outside the hands, stay low in your squat. Hands up, hands down, shoot it back to your plank or to your sprawl. Sprawl, you're not dropping into the low back, you're just dipping the hips, but you're still engaged and in control with your core. You've got 6 reps of hip thrust, hands will lift, hands will lower. From here, you're going back into those side kick throughs that we've already done, but you're going side to side. Thread, 1, 2, yes, back and forth. I'll face you so you can see. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 6. Your final drill of 6 is going to be short plank level change, knees hover, forearms, palms, hop the feet outside the hands, plyo squat. Then alternate the lead arm, squat, jump. Yes, 6 reps. We flow through 5 minutes. Let's get ready to go, starting on all 4s. All right, team, we got about 10 seconds before we get started. Again, 5 minutes, 6 reps of each, 4 drills, flowing through as many rounds as possible. Off we go. Short plank, high plank, push up, back to short. That's 1, 2, 3. You're going at your own pace. You don't have to go with me. You go faster, you can go slower. 4, 5, 6. Hip thrust, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Side kick throughs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back into level change. Plyo squat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo, shit. That took about a minute. That means I have to get at least 3 more rounds in. Back in, back from the top. One more. Hip thrust. Make sure you land soft on your hip thrust. Yeah, you're not slamming the feet down. Hands up, hands down. Stay low. Side kick throughs. I'll give you a modification if the leg going through is too much. You're 2 minutes in, 3 minutes left to go. You're just going to pivot on the feet. You can actually drop the opposite hip all the way down and lift the palm. So I've done way more than 6, but you get the idea. Keep flowing. Level change. 1. Forearms to palms. The hands replace where the elbows were. Hop the feet behind the hands and then launch up from your squat. Back to the top. Woo. You're almost 3 minutes in. You have just about 2 minutes left to go. That means probably two more rounds we can get in, you guys. 1, 2. Modification, drop your knees on the push-up and then pick it up. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Try to make these quick. 4, 5,
6. You can make the other stuff slow, but I need those hip thrusts to be quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. 5, 6. Back in, level change. 1, 2. Maintain flat back. Long spine. 4, 5, 6. Woo. Team, let's do it. 1 minute left to go. 1 minute left. I don't know about you, my quads are dying. Let's do it. See if you can get in. 1 more full round. 6 reps. 4 drills. This is 4, 5, 6. Hip thrust. Quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Team, we got 10 seconds. 1. Last 5. Get it in. 4, 3, 2, and time. Oh, shake out the legs. Quads burning. I'll stretch you out, don't worry. Bring it to the top of the mat. Hands on the knees, bend your knees. Just start by making little circles. Try to keep the chest lifted. Yes, pull, breath, oxygen into lungs. Reverse the circle. Take the knees the other direction. Oh, that was quite a burn. No joke. I wish that was a joke, but it's not a joke. Last one. Standing tall, Tadasana. Toes touch, heels slightly apart, palms face forward. Anatomical position. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower the hips, upward facing dog or sprawl. Tops of feet can be on mat. Look over to the left shoulder, rotate, take it to the right. Trying to breathe deep. Return heart rate and breath to a more manageable place. Big inhale and center. Exhale, hips back, child's pose. Knees wide, toes touch. Hover the hips off the heels, reach the arms further forward. Walk left hand and then right. Drop the hips to the right side. Stretching through your side body, from your right hip, through the right side obliques, into the shoulder, all the way to the right arm. Inhale, walk it to the right. Left, drop the hips off to the left, towards the heel. 2 deep breaths. 1 more. Walk the hands back through center. Walking the hands up towards the knees. First 2, just gonna be moving. Third one will be a hold. Hands back, lift hips. Inhale, let the head fall back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold. Feeling the stretch from the knees through the quads into the hip flexors, belly, and release. Coming up onto the knees, we have 1 more, going for your camel. Knees are measured 2 fists in between, hip width distance. Hands to the low back, fingertips can point up. Squeeze the elbows in and back like wings. Press the hips forward. Inhale, just lift the chest. Option to stay here. If the eyes are on the ceiling and it feels okay, protect the lower back, lift up with the chest, let the eyes trace the ceiling, head falls back. Right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. Camel pose, hips press forward, open through chest. Bring the hands back to support the lower back. Trace the gaze back up. Drop the hips towards the heels, palms up, breathe in. Breathe out. Sit on Left hip, swing both legs out in front. So we'll go both legs for a forward fold. Walk the hips out if you need to. Inhale as you reach both arms up. Exhale as you fold over the legs. So you can grab for shins, ankles, or peace fingers, tops of feet. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, pull the chest forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Let the breath guide your body. Let the breath guide the relaxation. 1 more. Walking the hands back up, crossing at the ankles. Stay up nice and tall, making little circles to the left. Movement, breath, and just noticing how you feel, right? That's all that you really need to think about at this point. Reverse the circle, go back the other way. Acknowledging your practice, acknowledging all of the work that your body put in and what it puts in for you on a daily basis, like throughout the day, not just when you're on your mat. Inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, bring the right arm across. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist through the spine. Look back over your left shoulder. 1 more. Bigger exhale to twist. Inhale, come back through center, both arms reach. Exhale as the left hand crosses over the body, right hand back behind you. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale to twist deeper. Anchor the hips down. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Circle sweep the arms up overhead 1 final time. This time, move the hands through heart center and then fall forward. Forearms down. You can allow the forehead, the chin to drop in towards the chest, closing down the eyes. And just taking a moment again to scan the body, to scan the emotions, to see how you feel. Right? You survived. And that's really what being on our mat can sometimes teach us. Is that we are survivors. We're always stronger than we give ourselves credit for, than we think we can be. But the human race was designed to do that. We were designed to adapt. We were designed to be resilient. We were designed to survive, to push through challenges and hard times and come out stronger and come out better on the other side of that. So whenever you have those moments, whether it's in your practice, on your mat, or in your life, where you feel like you need to give up, you need to hit that quit button, instead of the instinctual going to hit that button and stopping what it is that you're doing, think about what you have to bring, right? That little bit more strength, whether it's 1 more rep or 1 more hold of something, or staying stronger in a relationship or in a career, or going after the things that you want. Always know that you have a little bit more to give, and just kind of test that balance and where it is. You're resilient, you're strong, you are a survivor. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.